Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Gary Rogers, your hometown auctioneer out of beautiful New Braunfels, Texas. But I'm not in New Braunfels today. Most of you know that we do 120 estate sales a year up and down the I-35 corridor from way north Austin to way south San Antonio, Poteet, Devine. We've done as far east as Flatonia, as far west. We do it all over, about 100 miles out from New Braunfels. But today I'm coming live to you from the Crazy Lady Bookstore and Emporium. Listen, I have to be honest with you, this is one of my favorite places to come and hang out. I turn my phone off and I go into Zen mode and nobody has to know that I'm here. I have a real good time. The Crazy Lady Book Emporium is an antique store, antique mall, and a bookstore all rolled into one. There's no subject that you're interested in, from esoteric voodoo to XYZ collectibles, whatever you're interested in, it's right here. I'm really reluctant to tell you how cool of a place this is and how much I enjoy coming here. It's kind of like telling other fishermen where your really best fishing hole is, because then you'll come in and buy the books I want before I can get to them, and you know that just really irritates me. But I'm here today to promote Linda Bruno, my dear friend. Linda, I love you. I've connected with you, and I just feel like you're family. We've known each other for some years now, and I want you to tell us, how long have you been in business here at Linda Bruno's The Crazy Ladies Bookstore and Emporium?
There we go.
I got it all out.
Now remember, Gary, though, when we find something we know you're going to like, we're going to put it aside for you.
Yeah, where is that box? I'm looking for it, okay?
And we do that for a lot of our customers. We have a lot of regular customers who are looking for special stuff.
I know, and you're very good. You just told me about that beautiful old Texas history set that you've got saved back for an attorney. Damn, he beat me to that. Listen, this is a great place. Linda, how long have you been in business here?
8, 9 years. We're almost on 9 years now.
You know, I met you when you were just tearing this building apart.
Yes.
It was an old church.
Yes, it was the Good Shepherd Catholic Church. It was built in the 1940s. Still have the original floors, the choir loft. We have the altar railings out in the garage. So everything is, we just kind of left it as original as possible, except that we added the air conditioning because, you know, in Texas you can't do
That's
without
kind of
air
essential, isn't it?
conditioning.
Guys, it is air conditioned and you can enjoy shopping for books. You won't be sweating. So it's very quaint. It's kind of rustic. It was in rough shape when you first came here, wasn't it?
Yes, my father-in-law had used it to store all the things he used to buy at auctions and hide from his wife.
Oh, he was one of those. I'm one of those.
You're one of those?
I'm an auctioneer and one of those.
And that's why you're in business too.
That
because
is.
How many people who are one of those do you sell their stuff?
Well, you know what? I have to be in business to feed and pay for my addiction. I know you know what I mean.
Oh, I know that problem.
Well, I love your building. Tell us about the kind of books that you have. I know you have antique leather-bound collectorist sets. You have books that are really unique. I know you have books that are expensive, but a lot of people think that an antique and collectible bookstore only has crazy expensive books that are way high.
We actually cater to science fiction and fantasy people, gamers. We have a very large selection of vintage science fiction, fantasy. We do try to get in more modern stuff too. We have a large young adult section. What else? Oh, our history room.
Now, please, I got to jump in here. So I'm not into all that sci-fi, esoteric. I'm not into all of that other stuff. I know that everybody has their likes. Now, when she's talking about the history room, it's got early American, it's got European history, it's got Texas, Texana, Texas history, genealogy, maps, early Victorian. It has colonial Virginia, and it is a fantastic history. When I come here, I spend most of my time there because I'm that guy.
Yes.
I'm not the sci-fi guy.
No.
I'm the old Semper-Fi guy.
That's why we have it set up separate. So because we get the people who go right to the history room, and then we get people who come right to the science fiction, and there's not usually a crossover there. It's either one or the other. Now we do also have vinyl.
She has vinyl.
Yes.
She has magazines. She has If you're studying on your own, there's text and reference books, math books, science books. If you're wanting to garden or landscape, do you want to cook? She's got a cookbook section.
Now, we also try to cater to our teachers. We ask them to let us know when they come in because we're going to discount deep. And then we take their lists, and if we can come up with books that we can swap out, we get people who bring us stuff for the teachers that we then let them know and they come pick them up because that's part of what it's all about. We have a free bookshelf back there for the kids. And we have kids who are now bringing in their bags of books that they've read, and they're putting them on the shelf so that other kids can come in and get them for free.
That's pass it on and pay it forward. You know, Dolly Parton put a lot of books into the hands of kids. And you know, I love her. And you know those little mini libraries that they've got?
Yes.
But that segues really greatly into what you and I have got going this weekend.
Yes.
We've got a huge, fun marketing plan going on. I'm running an estate sale just down the road, a few miles from you. It is a few miles right here from the Crazy Lady Book Emporium. I'm at 221 East San Antonio Street, which they call it San Antonio Street, but it's right on 78. Randolph is up this way, the Crazy Lady Bookstore. And I've got all kinds of antiques and collectibles, fun stuff, a garage. It's a multifamily estate. It's right down the street. Now, while we're running
I think it's back behind, for people in this area, I think it's back behind the old Beck grocery store. You may not know that reference.
It's near the Savannah Baptist Church.
Yes, I think that's back. I think that was the old.
We are
West
next
store.
to the Savannah Baptist Church. You know, being a good old Southern boy, I notice every Baptist church where it's at. So anyway, we have a great sale going on 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 to 5. And while we're doing our sale, when you come there, we're going to tell you about Linda's place. And Linda's going to tell the people that come into her place about my place. I'm going to do full price the first day, 25% off the second day, half off the third day. We're going to be wheeling and dealing and making deals. It's everything from lawn and garden, garage, to furniture, to fine stuff. It's a crazy sale right down the street. But that being said,
check it out.
You do. Everybody else does too. But let's talk about the Crazy Lady, because you are the Crazy Lady.
Thank you. We will be doing 15% off books. Now it's going to be the same. Unfortunately, we can't do the 25 and then the 50% off.
I understand.
15% off books, and then we do have some things that we pulled out of our storage because we need room. So we're going to have some, what have we got out there? Dough trays.
Oh.
Amazing antique.
You would almost call them dough troughs. I mean,
Yes,
they almost look like a little canoe. But if you're a caterer or have a big family crew, they're perfect for chips and rolls and all kind of bread to be served at a buffet. There's so many creative things that you can do with them.
Painting, we have a lot of old art that we ended up with, so we're bringing that out, and we're basically selling it for the frames. So if you're looking for frames at a reasonable
And a lot of
price,
people, I have a lot of people come in my shop looking for frames.
These are big paintings, $10, $15. So yeah, and we're willing to make some
Well, I'm going to look at
deals.
those before everybody gets here so I can see what I got. Everybody else beats me. Linda, I'm looking forward to this weekend. You've been a dear friend. We've had business between us. I've been a patron of the arts via the Crazy Lady Emporium.
Now, wait a minute, Gary. Don't you have your own? I'm trying
Yes.
to lead you right in.
I have Gallery 46 over in New Braunfels.
It's an amazing place.
I can't get enough junk. I have to go buy somebody else's junk.
So you can-
Once you're an addict, a junkie addict, you got to go junk someone else's junk.
Oh, no, we send people over there. We've got your cards. We hand them out.
You promote me out religiously, and I appreciate it so much. I wanted to promote you out. We're nearby. I'm hoping we can really have some fun this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and push people to both of us. Because you've got some antiques, collectibles, furniture. You've got some glassware, brassware, pottery, porcelain. You've got antique books. You taught me about Gary, these are some beautiful leather-bound books, but they were in Dutch or something. And I thought, what in the world will I do with a beautiful antique, a gilded leather edge, marbled antique leather book? I said, I don't read Dutch. And then I thought, well, you could put it under a lamp and use it like decorators do to stage pieces. And I thought, you know what? I'm a little on the slow side, but I get there in the end, okay?
Oh, that's what the big dictionaries and all of that are good
They're great for that.
Yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for any subject from sewing, painting, creativity, lawn and garden, cooking, decor, decorating, history, military, guns, hunting, cookbooks.
Yeah, for sure.
What else? Run with it.
Well, there is a little shelf up there for not children.
Would this be adult-related materials?
This would be adult-related materials, and we do get men and women who come in and they're like, oh, "You have the whole set," and we're like, "Yeah, we have the whole set."
Do you have Marilyn Monroe? Do you have that one?
No.
Well, there's a couple that if you have the right person, they're worth a lot of money.
Okay.
Well, listen, guys, we don't want to keep you too long, but we're so happy to tell you Gary Rogers from the New Braunfels Auction Company will be over here on FM 78. Technically, they're going to call it East San Antonio Street, Marion, but we're on 78, just right down from the Crazy Lady Book Emporium at your address.
10660 FM 78, but you want to come in on North Street and park in the back.
Parking is in the back, the front faces the, and we're right down from Randolph Brooks, so we know we should get a really big morning and afternoon rush coming down.
Yes.
We need to put some signs out front, big promotion. I'm putting out estate sale signs. Look for us this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We love you. Linda Bruno, my favorite bookseller in the whole wide world. God bless y'all, and God bless Texas.
Yes.